What's going on? Welcome back to the Cousin Brothers podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Caleb.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
No.
What's going on, man? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you, man?
I'm doing good. We were both talking off screen. We're extremely exhausted this
Yep.
February. I don't know what's in the
Yes.
air, but certainly not sleep.
Dude, hold on. Let me show you. I wear an Oura ring to sleep every
Right.
night.
Yeah.
Let me show you my sleep score. Last night I had a very good sleep score of 78. And then
Okay.
the night before that, I got a 50, and if it'll focus.
Jesus.
It can't really focus, but it says total sleep 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Oh my god, dude.
And then the night before that was 5 hours and 54 minutes, and then before that was 5 hours and 10 minutes. I have a problem.
See, that's where I kind of average my sleep is anywhere between 5.5 to 6.5 hours. If I go over that, I'm tired. Like last night, I slept probably like 8 hours, which is the doctor recommended amount of sleep. I feel like shit
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know.
Like
If I
I
oversleep, it's over.
but what's crazy is I love napping. We were talking about this the other day. I love
Dude,
napping.
don't even get me started on the hate crime that is
I
napping.
I love napping, man.
Napping is the worst thing ever. Resting is fine, but going unconscious in the middle of your day, irresponsible. And I'm gonna die on
No,
this hill.
dude,
It's
you're
bad.
just not napping. You're not napping correctly. That's what it is.
I'm not napping correctly because I'm not
That's what I'm
napping,
saying.
which is the correct way to nap. You don't nap.
Wrong.
You don't need a nap.
You're right. I don't need it, but it sure is a nice little treat.
Dude, I think you're insane. A treat?
No, dude, look, okay. So here's the way you nap. You lay in bed, you scroll
Uh-huh.
on your phone for 10 minutes,
Mhm.
and then you sleep for no longer than 40 minutes, but no less than 25. Then you wake up and you feel good. You feel rested, rejuvenated.
I don't. Every time I take a nap, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, like in any time in between, it is atrocious. I wake up disoriented. My mouth is dry. I'm angry that I'm awake again. No, naps are awful.
You're just not doing it right. You're not doing it
I,
right. And that's
I
okay.
promise. I
You
promise
No,
I'm
I
doing it
promise
fine.
you're not. I promise you're not. Naps are great.
I-
You'll get old one day and you'll realize that you were wrong, and once again, I was right.
I'm older than you.
Apparently not.
Dude, all right.
No, but
We're
yeah, we
gonna
are very tired people.
Yeah, I'm a very tired person, yeah. I mean, I'm only tired if I oversleep or drastically undersleep, though.
So then why are you tired all month this month?
I have not been sleeping.
That's fair. I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know. I have some work stress. We finally surrendered the keys to our old apartment at the beginning of this week, and so far I've been sleeping fine since then. I think that's been kind of a big stress, and then just kind of like financial stress. Or I pay a little bit more rent here. There's less people, more responsibilities, but I'm fine. I'm not like I don't have the twitch back in my eye because I get those stress twitches in my eye.
Yeah.
So I'm not like super duper stressed, but I am just kind of like I'm up thinking, you know.
I think once you get like a couple months, you'll settle in and it'll all be fine.
Yeah, it's just playing bill catch up because we had to pay double the rent, double the electric,
Mhm.
pay plus the deposit for the house, which was so it was like three rents in 1 month, and then I had
Yeah.
to buy my good buddy Logan. Shout out Logan Yarborough. He's getting married, and I'm his best man, so I had to buy a suit, and that was expensive. So it's just a matter of like playing catch up. I think this week I don't have any huge financial responsibilities. I think I'm going to be able to catch up a little bit, but August is going to absolutely grape me, dude.
Why?
So in August, I'm going out of town the weekend before our Kendrick concert for WrestleMania.
That's in April.
April. Sorry, yeah, April. My bad.
Going out of town for what?
My sister, Presley, the oldest on my dad's side, she bought me, Maggie, Chasen, Steve, and herself WrestleMania tickets.
Right. Oh, right. Okay,
So
yeah.
we're going to WrestleMania. It's in Vegas this year, and we're going for a week. But I have to drive me and Maggie to Midland and then drive to Vegas in a van.
Why aren't you flying?
Have you seen airplanes, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting on a fucking airplane.
Still one of the safest ways to travel, but
Not this year, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, Sean Duffy's not doing a good job.
Dude, apparently, dude, no, not at all. Not at all.
Apparently, Mayor P was just holding up the planes with his bare hands in the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah, I've been seeing those. Yeah, I'm not. So economically, it is cheaper to drive because of how many of us are going to Vegas.
That's fair.
So we're all splitting an Airbnb. We're all splitting the rent, or all splitting the costs to rent the car, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just
Mhm.
way cheaper. Plus,
I guess it
plus
makes
we
sense.
can, plus we can cannonball because there's going to be so many adults that we can rotate. So,
That's fair.
me, Presley, Maggie, Steve, and Gina are going to rotate, and
Okay.
we'll get there in one trip, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's easy then.
Yeah,
That's true. I didn't consider that, but
yeah.
you gonna
Because
gamble?
I don't know that I'll have money to gamble is my thing.
Right.
But I am a gambling man.
I
And
know. That's why I'm asking.
my mom did teach me how to do it. So if you don't know, my mom loves gambling, but she's very responsible with her money. And so her way of gambling is she goes to Louisiana. She takes, I think it's $200 with her. That's it, just $200. And she goes to a slot machine and she plays, and whatever she gets from that slot machine is what she uses for the rest of her trip. So
That's yeah.
sometimes she's there for an hour, sometimes she's there for like 12. It just depends on when she's ready to tap out based off of how much money she won on her first slot. I mean, it only costs like what, a buck to play a slot? I
I've
don't know.
never
It's
been to Vegas. I don't know.
I've
I've never been
never been to
gambling.
Vegas. I've never played slots, but I know how my mom plays, and this is what she's like. Look, gambling's in your blood. All right, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. My mom's a sweet Southern lady. She doesn't sound like that, but if you're gonna do it, you do it right, and you don't overextend yourself. So you take whatever it
That's
costs, and then
yeah.
you
That's the
spend it.
way whenever I've talked to someone about gambling, like that's always what they say is like take like a certain amount of cash, however much you want,
Right.
leave your cards, at the hotel, at home, whatever, and then you don't take them in because you'll be tempted to use the ATM or whatever. Go in, and then whatever money you have until you run out or you think you've won enough, that's
Yep.
all you get.
Sometimes my mom comes home $20 less, which is still $180. Or sometimes she comes back with like a couple bands. So I mean, this is her tried and true method. She has a good time
It
every
works
time
for
she
her.
goes. Works for her. It's probably gonna work for me. If we do it, that's all I'll do it. I'll take a 20 into a slot and I'll play the slot until I'm out of money. Or if I feel like I got a good enough amount of money, I'll leave.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, slots are boring to me though, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm not good at card games. I'm an awful bluff.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not gonna. That's the other thing my
Well,
mom did. She beat the lying
so
out of me. So I can't lie anymore. I'm really bad at it. And Maggie calls me out on it
so
all the time.
so just play blackjack. You don't have to lie in that game.
I don't know. No, I'm
It's
good.
really easy to play.
I like playing poker or blackjack with my buddies. Like we'll put John, the ethereal random third cousin brother that's never here. He has a poker set and a table, and we'll play together. But um, I never really,
I
I
haven't
don't
never
really.
been invited.
We don't do it often. The last time that we did it, it was because he was hosting a cookout for his friends from his work, and I just happened to be there. Do you want to do a poker night?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm upset this hasn't come up before. I didn't even know
I'll
John
talk to
had
John.
this.
Yeah. We have a whole table, chips, cards. Hold
John, I
on.
know you're watching. I want a fucking invite next time. You want to join me?
You know what? We'll iron it out. We'll probably let's see.
I gotta come down
We have
there
to
anyways.
we have to do it soon. You want to do it next weekend?
Money. Yeah.
Money. We don't play for money. There's chips.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not playing for money. Dude, if I have to spend money on something, I'm not doing it. I'm so broke. Why would I
Dude.
spend money to
So
play
you're
a
gonna
card
so
game?
okay, here's the thing. You go to Vegas, you try to make a couple bands, you come back, we go to Kendrick the next week, you buy me all the merch I want.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I come back with a couple of bands, trust we are going crazy on the merch.
Dude, you better.
That's my goal
'Cause
now is to get a
you got a
couple
free
bands.
ticket. It's
Yeah.
recorded. You have to do it now.
Okay. Right now, I'm telling Caleb in the world, if I make a couple of bands in Vegas, I'll buy him all the merch he wants.
Not even a couple bands. I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take
I don't know.
one.
Concert merch is expensive nowadays.
It is. It is. It's probably about $100 per item of merch now.
The Kendrick shirt I got, I spent $55 on it.
Okay.
But it was I don't know, it'll probably be around the same, maybe a little less in the concert because this was like a limited run.
Yeah, that's fair. But okay, when I go to concerts, there's two things I look for, and it depends on who I'm going with. If I'm going to a hip hop concert, I look for the sweatshirts because the sweatshirts are better.
Yeah.
But if I go
It's like
to a
80 for a sweatshirt nowadays.
but it's not even it's worse than that because when I took Jacob to go see Cuddy year before last,
Yeah.
um I bought there were the since he was in Houston and he teamed up with NASA for the what is it, Man on the Moon 3? I can't remember. It was when his newest album came out. He teamed with NASA to do the correct colors for his sweatshirts to match the spacesuits.
That's not you didn't have to team up with NASA to do that. But I think it is cool that
To
he
get the correct color code and shit like that.
I feel like that wouldn't be hard to find out though.
I don't know. Anyways,
I don't know, it
so
doesn't matter.
they were only in Houston.
Yeah.
So
That's sick.
they were up there. So we got a white one and an orange one because Maggie's dad works with the orange spacesuits. So
Mhm.
me and Maggie got an orange one, and then I got Jacob a white one. I think maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember. But anyways, it was like $100 per sweatshirt, maybe 120. I can't remember. It's been so long now. But it was
That's so rough.
yeah. But it was Jacob's first concert, like that
Mm.
he was gonna remember, and it was his favorite artist. So I was like, I'm gonna ball out. Like this is my kid, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I don't
Yeah,
think Jacob watches the pod, and I'm offended. So, Jacob, if you end up watching this episode,
eat shit.
yeah, oh god, yeah,
We'll dox him. That'll get him to watch.
yeah. He lives on. No I'm kidding.
Dude, I don't know. But I am really excited for the concert.
I am, dude. I won't shut up about it.
Me either. I just know I listen to too much Kendrick and it bothers everyone in my life.
I listen to what others would perceive too much Kendrick, but me and the people that I'm surrounded by, perfect amount of Kendrick.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I've been banging so much Doechii lately too.
Yeah, you're finally on the Doechii train. Hell yeah.
There were a lot of Doechii songs I was listening to and I was like, I knew this song. I didn't know this was a Doechii song.
Right. Yes, exactly, dude. That's like the oh, dude, she's so good. She's so
It's
good.
so
I love
good.
Doechii.
I keep banging Nissan Altima.
That's my favorite song by her as well, actually. It's the
There's
it's the
a
the rhythm. It's fantastic.
there I found I'll have to see if I can find it. I saw it on Twitter like a couple weeks ago. A DJ at a club did a mashup between I don't remember which Kendrick song. It was either Not Like Us, TV Off, or Squabble Up. It was one of the new ones, and then Nissan Altima.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll have to see if I can find it. I'll see if I can find it, but it was pretty good.
Her flow is so good on Nissan Altima. On all of her songs, they're really fantastic, but that one just
Yes,
itches my brain.
dude. This is not technically a Doechii song. Balloon by Tyler.
Oh
with
yeah,
Dochi.
yeah, it's
Top
fantastic.
tier. Dude,
Yeah.
Chromacopia is such a good album. I don't care.
I feel like it was robbed low key because of everything that happened in hip hop last year.
A lot was going on. It was a bad year to
So
release an
much.
album.
It was such a bad year to be anybody else other than Kendrick, to be honest. And like
Mhm.
losing to Kendrick, not that big of a deal, but still, Chromacopia was so good, so good.
It was really good. Did you listen to his Hey Now remix?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator did a Hey Now freestyle.
Oh, actually, yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I take that back. I saw that. Yeah, yeah,
And then he did it at one of his shows on tour right now,
yeah.
which I thought
Ooh.
about going to, but I was like,
So I was gonna go to it, but John's favorite artist is Tyler, and
ah,
he's gonna be in Florida when he's in Houston. So
uh,
I would feel awful going without John.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's
uh,
rough. John's got to
yeah,
cancel the trip.
it's a family trip to go visit his brother who lives in Florida, or maybe it's like a family trip to all meet in Florida. I haven't ironed out all the details yet. I'm gonna crash, is what is happening.
Fair enough. Dude, I'm so excited. And then, I think I told you, but I'll tell the pod too. So everyone knows I'm gonna be an air traffic controller.
Hmm.
And then my boss the other day checked the mailbox at work, and he got a letter from the Department of Defense about me.
Woo!
And it was like, "Hey, this guy works with you, right? And also, do you think he's trustworthy? And also, is he a criminal?"
I can't wait for him to check all of the boxes for don't hire him. I
No,
need
he
too
was
much
like,
help in the warehouse.
"Yeah, dude, don't joke like that." No, he basically was just like, "What do you want me to put?"
That's so dope. Y'all have a
Yeah.
really good relationship though.
Oh yeah, he's like really happy for me. He's sad he's losing me, but he's happy for me,
Right.
which is like that's how you want it to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then like a month or two ago, like I officially let HR know. I was like, "Hey, by the way, this is going to happen. You may want to start looking at applications."
Right. Um Speaking of things happening at work, one of the EM techs, this isn't public information yet, but I don't care. I don't think anybody at my job watches. She's leaving and she hasn't told anybody yet. And this will be the third time that I've applied for an electrical mechanical tech position at NASA, and this time I feel like I got it.
I've applied a couple times as well.
Yeah. Uh, we could get into the semantics and the politics that goes into moving adjacently, by the way. It's not even a promotion, it's just a adjacent job
It's a
that,
lateral move.
yeah, it's just closer in the field that I want to work in. I I don't know. It's full of semantics and I don't
R
want to get into that. Huh?
R
R
R.
car?
Yeah,
What about car?
that's the job you want.
I
R.
don't want to. Just car. Yeah, absolutely.
So it says my name tag. It says Caleb Melvin Car.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Um, I've gone to school too many times. So the first
Yep.
time I went to school, I went to be a history teacher. So I have an associate's in history and political science. And then I was like, I can't afford to finish my education degree to be a teacher, so I'm going to drop out. And so I dropped out. And then I got the job at NASA, which is I'm technically a government contractor. So I work for a company called Amentum now, but it was originally Jacobs, and they paid for Jacobs paid for school. So I went back for mechanical engineering so I could go be a uh, engineer for General Motors. And then Amentum bought Jacobs and didn't carry out the student contracting. So I'm a dropout for the third time, second time?
So, Momentum just will not uh, do student tuition assistance.
Nope, wasn't part of their contract.
That sucks ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't that bargained for by your union.
So, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't even. I've written so many emails about this. I've kind of our union steward after Amentum bought Jacobs was just kind of like, oh, I know that we bargained so hard for this contract, but I'm actually out of here. I don't want to work here anymore. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I petitioned to be union steward, and now we have 3 union stewards, and none of them have contact with Amentum because they have not reached out to our union.
I feel like that's
So
a issue.
it is. It is because there's a lot of like
They're
underlying
kind of like
stuff that's going
legally
on.
obligated to do that.
Yeah. But since our union contract is 3 years long, they feel like they have a grace period in order to reach out to us because we went from a privately owned company to a publicly traded company, and now there's a new chain of command, and we oversee more projects and like a whole bunch of other stuff. We're also taking on civil servant jobs traditionally. Pretty
That's
soon, the pretty soon the government
fine.
pretty soon the government is just going to be government contractors. So if you're worried about
That's the
that,
goal.
yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. The union is not like stressed about it, so we're not stressed about it.
The union should be stressed about it.
Our union lawyer also is just kind of like we're part of a much larger union. It's called the Aeronautics and Machinists Union or something like that.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. They normally care.
Yeah, but since our chapter is so small and
Doesn't matter.
we only have
That's
60% participation out of 130 union contracted workers, so they're like, "Oh, well these like 70 people, they'll be all right."
It doesn't matter. That's not the point of a union. Because
Yeah, I'm aware.
if that
I'm
was
aware.
the whole point of a union is that like, hey, it doesn't matter if there's 2 of you.
Hey Caleb, we work in Texas.
No,
So, yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's so bunts though, dude. I don't know.
It got super bright outside. I don't know how that happened. It was just pouring over here.
No, it's not.
Crazy. Anyways.
Yeah, no, nothing new at my work. Nothing new.
The dry stoicism of that comment was so comedic. I can't even. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Nothing
there's
new.
nothing new in shipping and receiving online shipped goods.
No,
Damn.
we got mad at this one customer. Um, so we shipped them a brand new knife set,
Uh huh.
very nice knife set,
Hmm.
and they returned it with the comment, "I didn't like these." We get the box. I open it. It is a knife set we don't sell, and also is about $70 cheaper, and also was used very. Like the block
Mm,
had scratches and chips, and like the finish was coming off. The blades were rusted a little, and so I
nice.
was like, "Fine, you can return this." I charged them a 100% restocking fee.
Absolutely.
I was like, What am I supposed to do with this?"
Uh, the customer's always right, Caleb. So obviously you're supposed
No,
to take the package back and
yeah,
no questions asked, give them a full refund.
no.
Well, you're wrong.
That's probably what Amazon's gonna say, but no. I saw that and I actually got mad. I was actually annoyed. because
Yeah.
it's like it wasn't even like there was some plausibility there. Like
No, it
you
was just
just bought a new
straight
knife
up.
set and then just sent me your old one.
Right.
This isn't a car. You can't just do that.
What? Come on, dude.
Don't give me that shit, man.
Come on. It's so fine. It's fine.
But yeah, and so I charged them a 100% restocking fee, and then they reached out to Amazon. They're like, "Hey, they charged me a 100% restocking fee." And Amazon reached out to us and goes, "Did you do that?" And we said, "Yeah, we did."
Gas. Gas. I love it.
We're like, "Yeah, we
Oh,
did."
yeah,
They
we
didn't
actually
return
did
the
do
item.
that.
We're like, "Yeah, they didn't return the item. Your return policy states that it has to be within a certain time window in good sellable condition with of the exact same item. This was not that."
This was not that. And also, go fuck yourself, actually.
And also eat shit and die.
Oh,
Dude, it's
man.
just I can't wait to make more. Dude, and I don't even make enough money to deal with like stupid people.
Yeah, you do. You make so much money, dude. It's
Out of our entire friend group, I make the least.
yeah, but it's still like it's above minimum wage, and that's all you need, right?
Don't do this to me. I don't have the energy for this today. I don't do this.
Fall for
Minimum
the debate,
wage?
dude.
No.
Come on, 750 is totally fine enough to
It's not
live
even
off
minimum wage
of.
isn't even 750, it's 725.
Same thing, dude. It's a quarter. Come on, who's gonna notice the quarter?
Someone making 750 will notice a quarter. They'll notice if it's missing, I'll tell you that much.
I don't. I totally notice. Um,
I would notice.
I would notice. I live penny to penny. Anyways,
Amen. You
um,
never know.
dude, I want to talk about this quantum supercomputer
Yeah,
so bad. Um, oh, you're pulling up notes. Oh shit.
I do. The Majorana one.
It's so cool, dude.
It is really cool. It is really cool. Um I think it'll be very interesting. Like I think that this newfound ability to look at quasi particles, like create and control quasi particles is very interesting because for like a century they've just been in your textbook basically.
Right.
That's it. And now we can just like create and control them.
Right.
And then, you know, just for fun, I guess. Now the amount of research that could come out of this is crazy.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Microsoft created a new quantum supercomputer chip, not like a
Yep.
computer, but just a chip, that created a new state of matter. It's called a topological superconductor, and it supposedly, in theory, can run 1 million qubits. Our previous quantum supercomputer is probably the size of the building I work in and can only run 1,000 qubits. And if you don't know what a qubit is, it is a non binary system that can run ones and zeros at the same time, as opposed to a binary computer, which is just zeros, ones, zero. It's like binary.
Yes.
Um, this is fucking huge. This is like the cure to cancer, degrading microplastics, space flight. Uh,
Mhm.
this unlocks so many doors. Um,
Yeah, so it is so sick. It is so sick. And then what's really interesting is like Microsoft has taken like which is really funny. They kind of just quietly did this, but
right,
like they took a very different approach than like what most researchers in the past have done to building its topological qubits, what they call them.
Mhm.
Um, they're using Majorana particles, which like were a theory in like the early 1900s by like an Italian physicist. And
Right,
so like Majorana's they the particles, they're not naturally occurring particles like electrons or protons.
right.
Um, they only exist inside a rare kind of material called the topological superconductor. Um, which has to be, we haven't touched on this, has to be so cooled. Like
Right,
down to the coldest nitrogen can go and still be liquid.
right.
And then so these Majorana particles are so exotic that they're only studied in university. There are no practical applications currently available for these.
Until now, Microsoft said.
Yeah, so the way it works is like the Microsoft team says they have like a pair of like itty bitty nanowires, each with a Majorana particle trapped at the end to act as a qubit, and then they measure the value of the qubit, which is like expressed by means of whether an electron is in one wire or the other using microwaves. And then because swapping the positions of the Majorana particles, they can be braided, they can be measured without error, and then are more resistant to outside interference.
Basically, some insane shit's going on. But I kind of was like, hold on, because there's a lot of stuff going on in tech right now that's absolutely huge. So
Yeah.
China broke the record at the beginning of the year or the end of last year for running their sun for what was it, 18, 16 minutes?
Um, the fusion reactor. Oh, not even that. It was sorry, I'm doing the math. 26 and a half minutes, give or take.
In total, or just staying on? Because France just broke China's record at 22 consecutive minutes.
Well, that was Monday. Uh Monday, January 20th. They got to that. And then
Oh.
China's previous record was like 403 seconds. So France probably beat that record, and then China's like, we can beat that.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. And then also we have an AI bipedal robot. Um,
Dude, that thing is terrifying to look at.
that thing is
It's just
absolutely
hanging and just
terrifying.
goes.
It's absolutely terrifying, is what it
I
is.
saw a tweet where it's like, I hope these guys are just saving audio logs,
Yeah,
increasingly cryptic audio logs on the
I
USB,
saw that too
hiding
in
them around the
USB drives
facility.
around the facility. Next horror game, by the way.
Dude, that thing is terrifying to look at.
It is terrifying. But then I was having a conversation with a friend that was later reinforced by a TikTok video of why are so many technological advancements coming out so consecutively of one another. And it's because it's the turn of the quarter of the century, which means that funding needs to be approved for the next quarter of a century.
Mhm.
And so all these people are like, oh, what do we have actually right now? And it's like, actually, we have two suns, an AI robot, and a supercomputer. Which one y'all want to look at first?
It's not just a supercomputer, it's a quantum computer,
Right.
which is crazy.
Yeah. I so I think that the quantum supercomputer is a way more important advancement than AI will ever be, but I hate that AI has so much funding and so much clout that it's what's getting the majority of attention.
Mhm.
Because AI
Well,
is cool, but it's still binary. You still have to run it through computers. Like, yeah,
so
it can become a thoughtful computer, but it's not going to run so many diagnoses at one time like a quantum supercomputer can do.
so you're right, but not for the reason you think. Here's why AI has so much funding and so much money thrown at it all the time. is because quantum supercomputers have a very high ceiling for what they're going to be able to do, and then AI has a decently high ceiling for what it's able to do right now.
Yeah,
Quantum
but
supercomputing down the line will save people a lot of time and money. AI can do that now, at least to an extent to where people think it's worth the money that they're spending. It's not,
it's
but they
not.
think it
That's
is.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's frustrating to see that happening. It's frustrating to see capitalism so short-sighted all the time.
It has to be like that's the nature of the beast,
I
unfortunately.
know. I know. Gay. Anyways,
I mean, you saw how much the stock market fucking tanked when DeepSeek came out,
yeah.
which was really like it did bounce back to some extent, but it is really funny. And like a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, you have to run it through China." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but DeepSeek is fully open source. You can just download it and run it locally, and nothing has to go to China ever.
Yeah.
And it's just as good and a lot cheaper, a lot faster, and a lot easier to work with than ChatGPT or even Meta's Llama. Llama is pretty cool though. I have used it a couple times. It's fun to play with.
My favorite thing ever is making grok grok from
Yeah,
Twitter. Call Elon Musk bad.
a lot of people are doing that because he
That's so
is.
good. Yeah, yeah, it's my favorite thing actually.
Dude, speaking of calling Elon bad, I still can't believe Nick Fuentes was like, yeah, this is too like. So if you guys didn't see at CPAC, Steve Bannon did a
A
Roman
Roman
salute
salute.
on stage at CPAC, and even very openly loved Hitler. Sorry, loves Hitler. White supremacist Nick Fuentes was like, guys, this is a little much even for me.
Yeah. Famously the neo-Nazi that wrote stuff for Kanye to run on a Nazi-based platform, by the way.
Famously, the guy that got his dick sucked by Destiny.
I forget about that. That's so funny. Ah, that's so funny. People aren't real behind the curtain, dude.
Dude, and then did you see all of Elon's stuff at CPAC too?
Oh, the chainsaw and the I am meme. I
I
am
am
become
become
meme.
meme.
Oh my
And then
god,
the
he can't.
whole late stage junkie behavior of just like wearing really dark glasses inside.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people didn't know that he's like very uh
On
commonly
drugs.
known as a ketamine addict.
Right. Yeah. Oh, or actually shadow banning his ex-wife
Which one?
Grimes. Did you see this? That she was
Mhm.
trying to reach out to Elon about her kid being sick or their kid being sick and he
Yeah,
shadow
and
banned it.
so was another one of his baby mamas at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. So, the only important child that a man like that has is the one that's currently on his plate, and that's his human meat shield X.
Yeah, but then like he has two more kids after that he had after X with Grimes. One of
Yeah,
them was
which
like Techno
insane.
Machinus or something.
Right.
I don't. I
This
love how
man's not this man's just not real. I
it's funny because
cannot.
he said that about the left on the stage at CPAC. He's like, I'm not sure how much of the left is even real. And I'm like, some people are not cut out for psychedelics.
No, not at all. Not at all. Fuck.
Dude, I don't even politics make me upset.
It's so
Let's
it's
talk
so
about
tiring.
Luigi's trial.
Oh my god, dude.
Have you
Lu-
I really want to watch the HBO Max documentary. Have you watched it yet?
I have to now. I have to
You want to
watch it
watch it
now.
together?
Yeah, I'm down.
We'll watch it after this.
Okay. Um, so if you don't know, Luigi's
Mhm.
lawyer came out
Mhm.
and was like, "Hey, all of that stuff in the documentary, we're not privy to, which is crazy because we're his lawyers and we should have access to that. But HBO and the mayor of New York is out here just toting quote unquote evidence about a person whose trial hasn't even officially began.
Mhm. It hasn't. Like,
Yeah.
so yesterday they had a hearing and it was just like a pretrial status hearing,
Right. Yeah.
and that's it.
Um, yeah.
And so,
Also, the fact that Luigi Mangione is being paraded around like a fucking Gotham villain is so ironic to the
they
stage of
asked
capitalism
for
we're in.
like I don't know if you watched the hearing. His lawyer asked if they could take off his shackles,
Uh-huh.
and the judge was like, no. But then she
This is
said, like, this is absurd. Whenever I go see him, um, he's walking around like the visitation room with no shackles, able to, walk around, do whatever. The guards aren't hovering over him. It's totally fine. But then whenever we come here, where there's so many guards, they won't do it because there's cameras. Is
right.
basically what they're saying.
And it's so weird because as for somebody who is allegedly, because I'm of the mind that he didn't do it. I don't want to
I
get
don't
into that
know.
right
I,
now.
I I don't know. I'd have to look at the trial because like the other thing too is that like Luigi's lawyer was talking about how like uh like she criticized the prosecutors like during the hearing
Mhm.
because they breached the discovery deadline where evidence is shared with her defense team, and she said her team was still waiting for basic police records and then the manifesto that they allegedly found.
Right.
Like they don't even have that. And
Which
so like the
basic police records are one of the very first items
mhm
submitted to evidence. So the fact that they don't
mhm
have that and that's not privy information to them is insane because you could just go to a jail, like a county jail, and pull police records. It's
yeah,
normally fully out there.
yeah, and like the discovery deadline has come and gone.
Right.
And so like they don't even have anything. And like so she said, Luigi's lawyer, I'll give a quote. She said, this week on HBO in a documentary, I see the chief of detectives and the New York City mayor, full hair and makeup done, sitting down and giving an interview for television, talking about the evidence Luigi's case. Talking about police paperwork we don't have, talking about forensics that we have not received. I guess we have now today, but I didn't when I was sitting there learning about the case, hearing an actor playing Luigi, reading from a journal they say is Luigi's when we have yet to receive it from prosecution. It's outrageous they have time to go and prejudice Mr. Mangione's ability to receive a fair trial and go out and make these statements and not give it to us,
Right.
which is
But
exactly the problem.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just want to reiterate that Luigi is accused of assassinating one person, a singular person.
But they're charging him with murder one because it's murder in furtherance of an act of terrorism.
We don't even label school shootings as terrorism,
Well, those still get like those would still get murder one because it's more than one murder.
but they are using the word terrorism as the forefront of the case, which is my problem.
And so here's the thing. I think when they charged him with murder one, I think they did it for the headline. I think
Right.
they're really hoping for murder. I really think they're like gunning for murder two, but I think they wanted to say, yeah, we're charging him with murder one. I think
Yeah.
that's why that happened the way that it did, which is stupid.
Yeah. I think dude, if I have any faith left in this country at all, it's that this will be declared a mistrial because of the lack of evidence and the
Not
interference from the
even like the
media,
lack of evidence.
but like the interference from the media and just the absolute buffoonery happening with the mayoral seat in New York trying to cover up the fact that he is a monster himself.
Well, you know that that trial was canceled.
For what?
Um, so I don't know if we talked about this. So the AG basically told the assistant U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, "Hey, drop this case," and she said no.
Right.
Because what they're doing is the textbook definition of quid pro quo. They're saying we're going to drop this case, but we're going to ask for it to be dismissed without prejudice. That way we can rebring the case in order for Eric Adams to back Trump's policies on immigration in New York. And so she said, no, I'm not going to do that. And
Right.
then he's like, "No, you're gonna do it." And she's like, "No, and actually, I quit." And then they went to the next guy, and he's like, "No, and also, I also quit." And then they went to the next guy, and he wrote a letter back. And I can't remember the wording exactly, but it was something along the lines of, one day you may find someone foolish or desperate enough to file this motion for you, but it was never going to be me, and quit. And they took all of the lawyers from like a specific unit. I don't remember which one of SCNY, and they stuck them in the room and they say, "You have 1 hour, figure out who's gonna file this or you're all fired."
And I bet they all quit.
No, one of the senior ones did it just so everyone else could keep their jobs. And then he filed it and then he resigned, I believe. It's crazy. And so then the judge like canceled the trial, but like the charges have not been dropped. The trial is just canceled, which was a possibility. Um, but yeah. And then do you see Sean Diddy Puff Daddy Combs as a lawyer quit?
Yes, I did. Oh my god. Okay, so this is so stupid that I'm so knowledgeable about this shit. On top of all the other shit I have crammed in here. But if you don't know, Sean Diddy Combs is under trial for everything under the sun, and
Not least of which abusing a Costco membership.
and his lawyer
That is so
yesterday
funny
or
when
day before yesterday,
I think it was
I think it
yesterday.
was yesterday, basically
Yeah, it
was
was
like,
yesterday.
I can no longer do this. Dead
The
ass. I
exact
can
quote
no longer do this.
the exact quote is he respectfully but regrettably filed a motion to withdraw his representation. Filed it on Thursday, but the news came out yesterday. And then he said, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, consistent with the ABA standards for criminal justice. You know how bad this has to be?
You have to, dude.
A
Lawyers will defend
lawyer,
the devil
a,
himself.
a defense lawyer for a rich person from New York would defend Hitler. Like, how bad is what
Yes,
Sean Combs
yes.
did? How bad is what he did that it's like,
Yeah,
Your Honor, uh, can I leave?
right. Yeah. Yeah. So, he's cooked. Like
So cooked.
he's so
It's so
cooked.
bad.
I, that's that in and of itself is the most insane shit I've probably seen this year, and I've seen a lot of insane shit.
Dude, it's been a crazy year. I can't believe
It
it's
has.
it's barely February. It's not even over yet.
Oh my god. Um. Yeah. I hate to go back to this, but the CPAC Third Reich movement that's going on right now. Did you see that?
Yeah. The third term.
I know what I said.
Did you see that they essentially depicted him as Caesar in like the poster?
Yes. What
Do
is
they
wrong
not know
with
what
him?
happened to Caesar?
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Do they not know what happened to him?
No, none of these people studied history.
At two, Elonicus.
That was a really good one, and it's gonna go over a lot of people's heads.
Dude, that reminds me. I think this was after our last episode, but the Doge press conference, where Elon brought his fucking kid into the Oval Office, and he was like talking shit to Trump the whole time, and like picked his nose
Yes.
and rubbed it on the Resolute desk. Was that after our last episode? I think it was.
That was after our last episode because it also came
Dude,
out that Elon was in an interview with, I
Tucker
can't remember if it
Carlson.
was Tucker, was it Tucker Carlson, and
It was
he
Tucker.
got in his lap and was just like,
They'll
we
never know.
they'll never know. And Tucker Carlson was like, I like your laugh. Like, what? What? He just said some of the most heinous shit I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, the funniest thing was like, you're not the president and you need to go away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kids don't have original ideas, by the way.
Yeah, where do you think he got this thought process from?
Yeah. So like that was the thing for me. I was like, kids like this don't have original thought processes. No matter how much of a prodigy a student is at that young of an age, they are repeating shit.
How old is this kid?
He's no older than like 6, 7, and
No,
I think
he's 4.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's young.
He's almost 5.
Yeah,
Like, there's no way this kid is just like, you need to shush your mouth. Like,
yeah.
there's no way
He's
he's like
he's
saying
still in
this
the
to Trump.
stage where he goes, "I'm this many." You know what I'm saying?
They'll never know.
Oh my god,
That's
we're so
when he
cursed.
stays up too late hiding a DS under his pillow. They'll never know.
Oh my god. There was something else that Elon did that was super funny or cringe, and I can't
I
remember it
am
now.
become meme.
I have become meme is so stupid, dude. Fuck, what was
Dude,
it? It
and
was
then
so funny.
the whole I don't think we talked. Did we? I don't know if we talked about this on the pod yet. But his whole like baking being good at video games.
I I think we touched upon that on episode 0 because we talked about his Path
Think
of
so.
Exile stuff.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what it was. All of the people thinking that they're getting an $8,000 stimulus check.
dude. Come on. So the original number was $5,000, and if you
Yeah,
multiply that by all tax-paying Americans,
it's like
that would
11
be
trillion dollars.
it. Well, it would be $1.6 trillion, and that was the
Dude.
5,000 number. That's not even the 10,000 number.
Yeah, yeah. They
Like,
keep
let's
increasing the
open the
number. Okay,
calculator.
and here's the other thing. If you do the math on how much money Doge has quote unquote saved the taxpayer, and you divide that up by the 150.6 million taxpayers that we had last year, you only get like $100.
Not even that.
Yeah. The original number, by the way, is $11.
So it's $8,000, and there's 153.8 million tax-paying Americans. That would be million bill $1.2 trillion. But if how much money has Doge saved? How much money? Oh wait, I can just go to Doge.gov. I'm sure it'll say right there on the top.
Isn't that an inflated number though?
Savings. $55 billion. Oh yeah. But I'm just going by what they say.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
$55 billion, and there's 153.8 million tax-paying citizens. According to that, it would be $357.60. Wait, did I do the math right? Hold on. Sorry, my mistake. It'd be $35.76 if I did my math correctly. It was just like, look, and then like, did you look at like some of their savings? By the way,
Oh, you mean you don't like or you mean you do like sending condoms to Gaza?
no, not even that. I mean, like how I don't know if we talked about this. There was a contract for that, like Doge was claiming, like we saved the American people $8 billion on this Department of Homeland Security contract. The contract was originally for $8 million.
Yep.
And then everyone's like, "Hey guys, this is for 8 million, not 8 billion with a B." And then they were like, "Oh," and then they went and changed the record so that the record said it was 8 billion, which I'm pretty sure is a crime.
It is, but who's gonna prosecute it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing is like a lot of the stuff that Doge is doing, they're not technically criminal offenses, so they don't need to be prosecuted by the DOJ.
Who's gonna
That's
do it? Who's gonna do it?
there are people who are doing it. I will put the link to one of the nonprofit people that is currently have a couple lawsuits against Doge. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah,
It's what the media doesn't want you to see, by the way.
yes. Well,
Uh,
you could also go watch Legal Eagle's new video,
yeah.
Legally WTF is Doge. And they have the guy from that nonprofit there talking about it and some other
Oh,
cases.
huge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
we'll have
13
to link
minutes,
that.
best 13 minutes you can do right now. I'm so
Huge.
serious. Shout out
Um,
Legal Eagle, love helping out smaller creators.
uh, so one of my favorite trends right now on TikTok is leftists saying that they got their $8,000 stimulus check and that they're gonna go
Yeah.
spend it on abortions.
Mhm.
Huge. Love that.
Really funny.
Really funny. Really good content.
Yeah, it's really good. I
I made
can't
a
wait.
I made such a basic bitch ass video today on TikTok.
Did you upload it?
Yeah, it's been uploaded for a couple of hours.
I haven't
I
looked at
got
it yet. Go watch it right
uh
now.
it's nothing crazy. It's just talking about all the CPAC stuff and
Oh,
Third Reich
I
Trump.
don't care.
Yeah. It got 300 views.
Not bad.
Yeah. It got a lot of likes though. 31 likes.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I get videos that get like 500 views and 12 likes, and then sometimes I have those like that where I have like a 10% retention rate, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Speaking of retention rates, make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, please subscribe.
67% of you are not.
Yeah.
I looked at the analytics. Also, why are you watching on TV right now? What is wrong with you?
Actually, leave that down in the comments. Are y'all watching on TV? That's kind
They
of
can if
fun.
they're on TV.
Go to your YouTube, open up the video, say I watch on TV, then go back to TV.
That's right.
What else do we have going on right now?
Apparently, there's a new Avatar: The Last Airbender series coming out.
Yes.
I knew.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Hold on. Let me nerd the fuck out right now, dude.
I'm still dumbfounded that it's like, what the fuck did Korra do?
We know exactly what Korra did. I know, dude. Okay, hold on. I'm about to crash out. Hold on. Avatar. Okay. This new series is called
Seven
No,
Havens.
here. Yeah, Seven Havens. I'm trying to find the post. Fuck, where's the post?
Sorry, I'm just looking at a picture of Azula.
Okay. Avatar Seven Havens. Okay, Avatar Seven Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Haunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. I'm so excited! Okay, preface
It
this, I
is.
am a huge Korra defender, and I spent the last 10 years defending Korra, and I'm going to spend the next 10 years defending Korra, because what she did was right. What every Avatar does is right, and sometimes it leads to bad shit. We've seen it in the cycle before. Are we not going to talk about the fact that Aang disappeared for 100 years and created a civil war so large that the Fire Nation was shunned afterwards? Are we not going to talk about the fact that Avatar Kyoshi literally created an island by killing a dude? Are we not going to talk about the fact that Yang Chen basically was a genocidal little airbender freak?
Mhm.
Every Avatar does bad things and they do good things. This time, here's the thing: you need a timeline cleanse, because in Avatar Korra, there it takes place in what would be modern day the 40s. You know, you have your Model Ts, you have cool electricity happening, you have the radio, stuff like that. It's supposed to be like turn of the century electronics and like future industries type shit. Avatar is not meant to take place in the time post that, which is means that you need a palate cleanse. You need a way to reset the world, and Korra
Mhm.
did that. I'm so excited for this series. I'm so excited.
Can I tell you? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I haven't watched all of Legend of Korra. I've only seen like the first half or full season.
Okay. Okay.
You okay?
Yep.
You need a second to process that?
I'm good.
You look like you want to crash out.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I cannot believe you.
Hey, I'm being vulnerable here.
And that's why I'm reserved. I'm reserved. It's cool. It's cool.
It's okay.
Why haven't you finished the series?
Never got around to it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that.
You should finish it.
No, yeah, you're probably right. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I would appreciate it
Uh huh.
if while you still have kind of a cushy job where you can consume content
Uh huh.
that you do that.
Yeah, maybe.
No, not maybe. See, I don't think you're I don't think you're listening. I for the sake of the pod and for the sake of like just my overall happiness, I it would mean a lot to me
Uh
if
huh.
over the next like week or two, I'll watch it with you.
Okay. I kind of want to watch Avatar again first. Been a while since I've watched it all.
That's totally fine. That honestly do that.
Been a while since I've watched it. It's pretty good though.
Yeah. And it's phenomenal. It's a perfect series.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom wouldn't let me watch it as a kid, and so then my dad bought me a DVD so I could watch it at his house. I have the DVD for book one, and then I learned how to firebend from the DVD extras.
Nice. Yeah. I have the box set for all 3 seasons.
Oh, Mr. Richie Rich over here.
I bought it like during COVID. It was like $20.
I don't know.
And it was before the Avatar resurgence of popularity.
I see.
Avatar kid over here. Everybody else was watching whatever the fuck they were
Shave your
watching in
head.
middle
Shave your
school.
head right now.
I'm gonna pass on that. I have a girlfriend who likes me not to look like that.
It has she considered you could ride around on an air scooter.
I'll bring it up in the next quarterly meeting.
Put that in the minutes.
Put that in the minutes.
In other pop culture news, apparently may have been a little leaky leak that we may get the next season of Doctor Who earlier than we were expecting.
Oh, how
No,
early we talking?
April 12th.
Oh, interesting.
May have been a little leaky leak.
Interesting. How viable is the leak?
Well, it was a little uh BBC promo commercial
Mhm.
that appeared during the under 20s Six Nations Rugby England and Scotland game, which saw
Mm.
Yugawa as the Doctor once again up to his neck in sci-fi action before the ad announced the Doctor's return.
Hell yeah. Nerdy little we're having a nerdy little into the pod here.
Yeah.
What? There's other nerd news that I'm excited about. Um I'm gonna start a beef right now, and I don't care. But I've been
Is it
beefing with
Diplo
them
again?
on. No, no, it's is it Diplo again? God damn it! It made me forget the name of the people. It's so dumb. I've literally followed them for years. So, do you watch the Escape podcast?
No,
The Escape podcast is a nerd podcast, and Hat Guy, you suck. Your
I don't know who that
takes
is.
bad. Um, I've been beefing with you on TikTok for years. You have video responses to my TikTok comments. I'm gonna bring it out on the forefront.
Oh, I do know these guys.
Yeah, yeah, you do, and they've responded to my comments several times. Because Hat Guy isn't excited for the Fantastic Four movie because he doesn't like the way that Johnny Storm is portrayed.
Why?
He thinks that he's too silly.
That's half of his fucking character. Is he has two moods: silly, horny. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently I'm wrong. I think it's gonna be great. I think that the horniness develops with the movie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wants to fuck Galactus. You ever think about that one, Hat Guy? Maybe he wants to fuck Galactus. Maybe you haven't seen the movie, so you don't know.
Maybe,
Yeah, put that one on there.
dude. I don't
Jesus.
know. Terrible time for politics. Excellent time for pop culture right now.
Oh God, dude. Pop culture's popping. That was gay as hell. I'm never saying that again.
Yeah, that was bad.
Leave it in.
I will,
No.
dude. I don't know. I'm just ready to move.
Yeah,
Because then this whole background's going to change. I don't
I'm
know to what,
excited.
but it will change.
We're gonna be having some stuff go up soon. Probably by the next episode, there's gonna be some signage back here. I got some lights in the back now. That's nice. That looks cool. Um, most of this, I mean, I guess really most of the signage is gonna be behind you though. So I don't know that you're gonna see it.
360 camera just right on the monitor.
And then yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for us going forward. It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, it's be a good year. It's always a good year with the pod.
Oh God, I'm excited. So one last thing before we leave. Do you have a life size Kermit the Frog?
No.
Would you like a life size Kermit the Frog?
Why are you do you have one?
I'm just asking for a friend.
Why is this coming up? I don't know
After
I don't know what I would do with it.
after learning last pod's episode, your extended Muppets lore. I just,
Yeah.
your birthday's coming up in the summer, and I never know what to get you. Last year I got you a necklace, and so
So I'm
this
wearing it
year,
right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So this
I
year I was
always wear
like,
it.
you know
Actually,
what?
don't take it off.
That's nice.
Sorry,
It makes me happy.
I thought you would care that I like the gift you got me.
I do care. I do care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that
The
you
one
like it.
time I've taken it off
So he does
is
take it off. He lied to you right now.
no, the one time that I took it off was when I had to get uh that wasn't last summer either. That was the summer before, I think. I had
Right.
to take it off to get my chest X-ray whenever I got into a car crash.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can't metal,
Right. Yeah.
and I got MRI. You can't metal in there. You go, and then I'd be decapitated.
Jesus Christ, that's dark. But true. I'm aware that it's true. Don't
It
fucking.
is a big magnet. It's a big magnet,
Yeah. So life size Kermit, yes or no?
dude. Sure, it'll
Nice.
live in the stream background.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've got a giant at my office at work. I have a giant Gengar that I need to bring home.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got it a couple of years ago, but I'm pretty soon I'm gonna be bringing home all of like my personal stuff from the office so I could pack it. Like I have my 3D printer there. I have 2 different Pokemon plushes. That's really it. I have a couple hoodies that just kind of live at the office. That's it.
They took my office away at work, so now I have nothing.
Why did they take it away?
They made it a break room.
So where do you work now?
In the break room.
That's so buns. You know who could fix that?
Who could fix that?
The union.
Actually, no. We've contacted the union about office spacing, but other technicians don't have offices.
So where do they
So
work?
they come and they use a communal computer to sign in and out of, check their emails, do their training, and then they go work on whatever they're working on. They just kind of hide.
That's cringe.
Yeah, apparently we were the only technicians with physical offices, like personal offices.
That's stupid.
Yep.
Matt,
Yeah.
I was going to ask, what do you know what you want for Christmas this year? I'm trying to plan it out because I got to make sure I have enough money to buy everyone gifts. I know it's
Uh,
February.
I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm canceling Christmas for the foreseeable future.
Hopefully, I'll be rich and I can buy you a Christmas present.
Hopefully, the pod blows up and we'll be rich and we won't have to worry about it. We'll just buy each other Christmas gifts. But if not,
Dude, that'd be sick content.
giving Christmas because of the pod. Thank you so much.
No, just gifts on the pod in general. Like I just mail you a box and you don't
Oh
open it
yeah,
until on the pod.
yes, we can do. I can do like southern care packages to you of like things that you're missing from wherever you're at.
Can you mail me an entire HEB?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it'll fit.
I'll I'll work on it for sure. Yeah, yeah.
I'll make it easier. I'll take a Bucky's.
Bucky's are larger, dude.
Yeah, but they're so easy to steal. I'll take the beaver out front. I'll take the
The
beaver out front.
beaver out front, the fucking bronze one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, no problem, dude.
Dude, you just need a jackhammer and the will. You just have to want it enough.
You just have to want it enough is diabolical.
Anything's possible with a diesel truck, a good enough chain, and a jackhammer.
I have none of those things.
Work on that and then get back to me. We'll work on a plan to get the beaver.
I think I would be better off just buying you a beaver than getting those 3 things.
That's not the point though. It's for
It's
the
the it's
adventure.
it's the commitment to the bit, right? You
It,
if you're
it's
gonna
if you just buy me a beaver, I no love went into that.
right, right.
No
But
dedication, no heart.
stealing a beaver, that's where it's at right there.
Yeah. And if you get arrested for it, even better. Now I know you really care.
Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Okay, how about this? How about I make a beaver?
Out of what?
The same material, I buy raw material and then I cast a beaver.
I think it would cost you more to make a cast bronze beaver,
Right, but the love would still be there.
but there's no crime.
Okay, what if I steal the raw material, but I
We're
don't
gonna get
steal
the
the
wrong.
beaver?
Why
Huh?
are you so opposed to stealing the beaver?
Because I don't have a jackhammer or a diesel truck.
Then dude, I don't think you understand how much it costs to get a cast made or
No,
something.
no, 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 no. You don't understand. I'll go to the Bucky's Beaver.
Uh-huh.
I'll make an epoxy mold of the beaver overnight,
Uh-huh.
cut it in half, take that home,
Yeah.
then make the mold out of that.
Uh-huh. You know they're open 24 hours.
Right, yeah, but there's less traffic there. I don't want to interfere with like peak hours, you know.
Right. Congestion pricing, you know.
Right, yes, exactly.
Well, Trump got rid of that. Long live the king.
Let's be real here. Let's be so serious right now.
He can't get rid of it. That's not how that works.
Right, yes, of course. So, but would that work, or do I still have to steal the beaver for like full love?
I just want the big metal beaver. And I want you to ship it to my house.
Okay, I'll work on it.
And I'll put it in the stream room.
Dude, I can't wait until we're rich and famous and I actually ship you a beaver.
Dude, on Facebook Marketplace, I saw it was like a near mint. No, listen. It was like a near mint condition Fast and the Furious, the drift arcade car game that you like sit in.
Whoa.
Yeah, it
What?
was like in really
How
good
much?
condition. They wanted $1,000.
Only $1,000?
That's what I'm saying.
That's actually not that bad.
It's actually kind of sick.
That's actually really sick. Oh man,
Dude.
that's actually really sick, dude. Holy shit.
I know. It's sick. I want it.
Yo, okay.
I want it. It would be cool.
That would
You know
be
what
cool.
else I want? To see you guys next time. Bye.
Later.
Love you.
Baby, no money, got money, I'm a paradigm. 3 scoop, creatine, steam room, you can knock 3 bad thoughts, giving me triceratops. 3 short kings in the squad like Eric. I'ma take your chick like a thief in the night. You off, I'm on, it's the circle of life. I'm on top of my shit, yeah, I'm crossing the line. Yeah, I'm BBNO, one of a kind.